switched to our apartment at home on Long Island, and I love hanging out here in the summer, reading with coffee and Alfie and sitting on the swing chair. It's the best. Hey puppy. Alfie likes to sit up here too. He sits in the other one and sleeps. I'm finally starting to feel better in terms of my sickness. For like a couple of days there, I was out for the count, just like hardcore cold. And now it's mostly like I feel fine. It's mostly just like I'm congested and like kind of releasing some of that phlegm, sorry. But I feel a lot better. I'm actually gonna go to spin today. I haven't gone in like 2 weeks or something, obviously because we've been away, and then had to go to Rhode Island, and then I've been sick. So I just took like a week and a half or 2 weeks off, and I'm gonna go back today and really ease into it just because I miss it and I want to go back. Today I gotta go back to the city for my friend's surprise little birthday dinner. I'm excited to see her. I'm not sure where I'm gonna be for the week. I am sure Thursday I'm definitely gonna be back here, and then this upcoming weekend I'm definitely gonna be back in the city. But honestly, like I would much rather spend my time on Long Island, especially when it's warm out. Like I want to be outside. I want to drive with the windows down. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the water. I want to go to the pool. We have a pool. So I'm trying to like give myself grace, because I think I'm really hard on myself in terms of like I have an apartment in the city. I don't spend a lot of time there. I feel a lot of things. I feel partly like, okay, what a waste of money, but you know, I've already made that decision, I have to pay it. Also, am I like a weenie? Am I like kind of a fail for like attempting to do that and then not loving it and having to like follow through with it? I don't know, I have a lot of thoughts, but I feel like I just need to be where my feet are. That's like one of my favorite sayings, be where your feet are, and just take it day by day. So today I'm here, I'm going to dinner in Brooklyn. I'll probably spend the night, and then I'll probably come back and enjoy, especially now that, again, my sister, I don't know why I said again, I didn't say this before, but my sister is home for summer break, except not break because she graduated, so she's just home. I mean, my family's out here, John is out here, my puppy is out here, the beach is out here. Like, I know I would much rather spend my time out here, so I'm just gonna like lean into that and let myself feel that and just try and be okay with it without being hard on myself. And then when I have things in the city or I feel like going in, like next weekend I'm excited to go in, then I'll go in. And in the meantime, also, I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I did in my Florida vlog, but I'm way behind on editing, so I don't know if I did say this or not, but I'm in the process of looking for part-time work, maybe even a full-time job again, in like social media for a company, like social media manager or part of a social team like that. And I'm looking for something that's like hybrid or remote, so I can be flexible with coming back and forth. I'm pretty optimistic about it. I feel this is like one of the jobs that I do actually feel qualified for, so I have a good feeling about it. And I just need to be patient and spend less. So that's another reason I like to be out on Long Island, because I don't spend money out here. In the city, if you leave your apartment, it's like I'm going to be spending money somehow. I don't know on what yet, but it's freaking expensive. And right now I need to be in that more saving kind of mindset, which that's generally where my mind is most of the time for like, I mean, historically. Oh my God, I sound like John saying historically. But I mean, just like looking back on my entire working life, I've always been save, 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 because I'm always scared of having no money, which has never been a reality for me, very thankfully, because I think I have that mindset, and I'm like set up very, like I was given good cards basically. So I'm very lucky to say that, but that's just the mindset I've always been in. It's like save, save, save. So just leaning into that now. I'm gonna enjoy being here, and again, I keep saying this, but just letting myself be here without like beating myself up for being here rather than in the city, because like that just ruins the time here. So that turned into a whole, I didn't think it was going to be a whole check-in, but I guess I haven't spoken to you in a minute. I need to edit that Florida vlog this week. I've just been busy. Actually, I'll tell you the turnaround. So we went to Boston for my sister's graduation for 2 days. Came back, had 2 days at home where I was busy, like getting ready to go. I forget what else I had, whatever. Then we left for Florida for 5 days. Then we were home one day, and I was starting to get sick at that point. And then we had to go to Rhode Island for the day for a funeral. And then we got back that night, or that evening. And then I guess I've been here. But it's just felt very boom, 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 like quick. So I'm gonna enjoy sitting and being still and going to my 12 o'clock spin class. I'm excited for that. This is the book I'm reading right now. Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really love her books. And that's it. I just went to my spin class. That was hard as crap. That was really hard. I overestimated how healed I was from my sickness, and I was coughing and blowing my nose during class. I feel a lot better, but I was not ready for that level of exercise. So I took it easy on myself. I still pushed myself a little bit in the class, but in hindsight, I should have just waited maybe another couple days before going back to spin. But anyway, the playlist was sick. Really enjoyed the playlist. Really enjoyed the instructor, Khalil. And that's it. I'm just walking back now. I'm gonna shower and probably meet up with John before getting ready to go back to the city. But let me show you my set. It's from Better Me. I love the length of these because they don't ride up when I'm on the bike. They're like the perfect length for an actual biker short, not just like something like a stylish biker short. So, and I love the color of this one, so it's one of my favorites when I'm at home. Actually, it's like the only one I have when I'm at home. Anyway, I'll see you when I get home. Once again, have this in an awkward position behind my wheel. Hopefully it doesn't fall while I drive, but I'm driving back to the city now. I didn't vlog for a couple hours there, but I basically showered and John picked me up to go pick up a little gift for Olive. And then he actually helped me declutter and like organize clothes to bring back to the city / just get rid of, donate, throw out again. I had like a little cry sesh to him about it's the same thing that I've been talking about for months now, just like my living situation, which again, such a first world problem to have. Like, I have an apartment in the city that people are dying to go spend time in New York City. I have an apartment there. I just don't like to spend a lot of time there. I was talking to him about this. I've been talking to my parents about this too. My sister, like, I just don't know what it is. I think I'm trying to figure out if I like being in a city versus being like where I can drive Long Island, be like near the water, be near my family. I'm also like beating myself up for not being independent. I'm beating myself up for failing at moving out, like trying to do it, and then like looking back in hindsight, it's like I had to push myself to do this, and now it's like a very expensive mistake, it feels like, that I have to keep paying for another 6 months, when I know I would rather be at the beach on Long Island or hanging out with my sister now that she's home. And it's not just being near the water. Like, I'm saying that now because it's summer, but this is how I felt basically the whole time. I've always been like, all right, well, when am I gonna go home? I've always had an issue or struggled being away from home, even in college. And my college days were dark days for me. They were not the best 4 years of my life. Oh shit, hold on. By no means were they the best 4 years of my life. I don't think I've experienced the best 4 years of my life yet. But like, obviously with all the mental stuff that I was going through during college years, I always was like talking to my family, always being like, I can't wait to like go home, basically. And I thought that would change after college, but now I still feel that after moving. Ugh, I don't want to cry again. I do feel like I failed. Yeah, it's nice to have the apartment like when I want to go to the city, but then like I don't have anything tying me there at all. I don't have a job there. I have some friends, which, I mean, I love those friends, but it's not like something that, oh, I have to be there for this.
unless I have plans with said friends, like, I don't have something there that's like, oh, I need to be here, which would make it so much easier for me to, like, black and white, like, okay, I have to be in the city these days, so that makes sense why I have the apartment, and I'll be there for these days, and then I can go home on, like, the weekends or something. Like, I don't have that. And now I don't have steady income. So going to the city, I mean, I touched on this already too, but going to the city is expensive, besides paying rent and, like, utilities and stuff, groceries, even just, like, stepping out of the apartment to go do anything, you're gonna spend money. And right now I can't be doing that. I'm actively looking for either a part-time or a full-time job. But then at the same time, remembering when I was at home, I was like, I was excited. This is something that John mentioned. He was like, you were excited to move out. Like, yeah, you were, like, it was something you had to push yourself to do. You didn't necessarily, like, you were comfortable, but you were excited at the idea of, like, moving out. And I think back to that, and I'm like, yeah, because I remember, like, sitting at home being like, oh, I can't wait to, like, go out on weekends and, like, have a more busy schedule and, like, experience new things. And now I'm like, if I were to leave the city and go back home, would I be feeling that again? Like, maybe. I don't know. I think too far in the future, and I make it so intense. Like, my mom and dad specifically are the ones telling me, like, Isabel, relax. No one is holding a gun to your head to make any choice about where you want to go. You're lucky to have options. Like, if you have nothing in the city, you don't have to be there. And, like, you're paying it regardless. So don't make yourself miserable out of it, basically, is what they're saying. Obviously, this still weighs very heavy on my mind, and I think about it all the time, and I just beat the shit out of... I beat the shit out of myself, basically. No one else. Oh, and then I think about Lizzie's, my friend and my roommate. She moved to New York, and we were all excited that, like, she's not from New York, so we were all excited that, like, oh yeah, we're all gonna be in the city together. I can't wait for this. Like, part of the reason she came was because, like, friends and I were here, and now I'm like, I don't want to be in the city all the time, and I feel bad leaving. Like, I feel like I shouldn't do that. Ugh, I don't know why I have such a hard fucking time with this. Like, I'm glad I'm not crying. I already cried. But yeah, I mean, I'm going today, obviously. Well, I guess tonight, it's almost 4 o'clock now. But I'm going tonight. I'm going to Olive's surprise birthday dinner. I'm gonna have a great time. And then I am going to stay the night, definitely. And then I'll figure it out from there, I guess. But then when I say I'll figure it out from there, I just prolong the stress in my mind. Because I'll say, like, I'll figure it out tomorrow, but I'm going to be thinking about it until tomorrow. And, like, weighing through all these pros and cons options to not get an answer. I think I just wish that I was more independent. And, like, I didn't have these conflicting feelings all the time. I wish that it was easier for me to just be like, yeah, I want to be there, so I'll be there. I know all I do is yap about this, so thanks for listening to it again and again and again.
Oh, no. Empanada Mama at like 10 o'clock. It was so bomb, and then I basically just went to bed. I don't really know what my game plan is for today. I'm actually sitting down to write my to-do list. I make a to-do list every single day in my notes. Don't look at that bottom. That's like me pitching myself for like jobs. But I have like daily to do and then weekly to do. I have a couple things on my daily to-do list that I added. The first big to-do is obviously I'm going to do my emails, and then I need to do another closet clean out. I just did another one at home with the help of John. I love doing that with him because he's like more cutthroat than I am. Like, I will say, well, maybe I need it, maybe I'll keep it, and just end up holding on to it. And I did that with one of the items yesterday, but like, he's better at being like, no, you don't need it, you don't need 2 of them. Have you worn it like recently? Just get rid of it. But I need to do that again here because I just have too much stuff and it's feeling a little suffocating. All of this stuff, and that includes PR. I love receiving PR. Obviously, it's so fun and it's such a cool thing to be able to experience, like brands sending you things. And I'm always so thankful, but I don't have room. And like, I've given away a lot of my PR, but I still have a lot of it left and I need to organize it, get it to my car, and then I'm going to be bringing that home this week. And my mom takes it to a donation center for me because she's the best. First, I'm gonna have coffee and like a breakfast, read my book for a little bit, relax, and then I'll get started. Oh, I also need to go back to Long Island to get my air conditioner. I blasted Lizzie's. Thank you, Lizzie. She has her AC and a fan in there. I just turned the AC on and left the doors open so it could kind of circulate, and it did a good job. We have like a 1 foot square apartment, so it doesn't take too long for the whole place to feel okay. But I need to get my own for sure for when like our doors are closed.
Surprise, surprise, I'm back in the car and I'm headed to Long Island. I stayed most of the day. It's like 3:30 now and I'm headed back. When I got in the car yesterday, I realized I forgot my AC unit. I think I have one in storage at home. And so I'm going to go see if I have that / get it in my car, and then I'll bring that back here tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll probably be here more than a day. I'm gonna be here, I think, until Thursday, because that's the anniversary of my grandma's passing, my mom's mom. So I'm gonna be home just to like spend time with my mom. Basically, she always lights a vigil and kind of sets up a shrine for her on the anniversary of her death and her birthday. It's a lot of back and forth, but it's what works for me now. It's funny I can say all this now, but then like I could be sobbing about it in an hour. Like I'm so calm about it at times, and other times I'm like, you're such a failure, you're such a whatever, like negative self-talk. Feeling in a good mood. I'm feeling like positive right now. Meanwhile, yesterday I was crying about my situation, like flips back and forth all the time.
Morning. It's Tuesday and I'm headed to spin in a couple minutes. I'm hoping that I can ease myself back into spin because the last class was difficult for me, but I'm gonna bring tissues and meet myself where I'm at. I did not sleep well last night, or I couldn't sleep for a long time because I was like crying again about literally what I mentioned earlier, what I've been talking about now for a while. There's just so many different things spinning around in my head. My job situation, like income, my living situation, and that being a waste. And then like little details that should not make me cry, I think on top of those things make me cry. Like the fact that I don't have an air conditioner and I have to buy one when I'm trying to save money. Like I just have a bunch of thoughts right now that I feel like are layering on top of each other. And that negative voice was talking a lot, saying that I'm stupid and an idiot and pathetic and a wimp for like all of these different things that I've been saying. And I texted my dad last night and I'm gonna call him today. He's like very helpful in, you know, coming up with a solution. I'm very lucky that I have like multiple people in my life that are helpful in grounding me and helping me come up with solutions, or just listening to me. Like I have a very good support system and I feel really, really lucky to have that because I know not everyone does. But yeah, first things first, I'm just trying to be where my feet are. I probably need that like tattooed on my forehead or somewhere I can see it, tattooed on like, I don't know, my arm. Not really, I'm not gonna get a tattoo, but that saying like really resonates with me and I like it a lot. And I say it to myself all the time, be where your feet are, because I have this terrible habit of being in every other place except like where I actually am. and like hyper fixating and like not being able to break myself out of that rut or that like mindset, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead to spin now. My camera's about to die, so I will take you along with me on my phone.
Yes.
Hello. I have been slacking. Oh my god. I have been slacking with my vlog this week. I feel like I don't know. I didn't vlog last night. We went to trivia last night at Hair of the Dog and won. We literally won trivia and I did not vlog it. It was super fun. We were a team of 6 and so we were behind by like 10 points because I didn't submit. I didn't hit the submit button. And we were behind by 10 points. We came back in a crazy fashion, just won after being so behind like that. We got a prize, basically like a $50 gift card that we just used towards our tab. But it was so fun. And I want to start going back. We have to defend our title now anyway, so maybe I'll vlog it next time. I was not thinking. I guess I was just having fun. I was being present. Is this thing not focused? Hello? Ugh, if that was not focused. Now it's Wednesday. My sister is coming in later today. We are going to dinner at a 12 Chairs opening. I've gone to 12 Chairs before in Brooklyn with my friends, and they're opening another location in Manhattan. I think they have a couple locations, but they're opening another one in Manhattan. And we're going to that opening at 6:30. She'll come in a little bit before just to hang out. But until then, I'm going to... Did I just get fucking... I think I got sunscreen on this. Whatever, I can get it off. I'm gonna go on a walk right now just to like get out and do something because I've just been relaxing. It's almost 10 o'clock. I've just been relaxing. I finished my book today and I updated my Goodreads. If you don't follow me on Goodreads and you're a reader, be my friend on Goodreads because I love Goodreads. It's really fun and I like seeing what everyone else is reading too. So I just updated that after finishing my book. And that's it. I have a meeting at 12, so I have time to go on this walk and soak up the sun because it looks nice out. That's all for now, but let me show you my outfit because it's cute. So I'm wearing these Lululemon biker shorts in this cute coral color. Ugh, I can't deal with this angle. Okay, we have the biker shorts. I want to get a matching top because that would be so cute. I don't have that, so I'm wearing this white tank top from Fabletics. And my New Balance, my favorites. And I was gonna pair it with, this is the only belt bag I have here. I have a white one at home and I have a black one at home, but I don't have them here. So I was gonna do this, but I don't think I really like it. Hold on. Like, I just think that kind of looks, I mean, I'll probably just do it because I don't have anything else. But I wish I had one that goes better. I put on my sunscreen. John, he's like always on top of me with my sunscreen. And that's it until my meeting. Okay, let's go.